Hey, hey folks, welcome to this deck profile video of Pokemon Online trading cards. Given some inspiration by something I saw on Twitter, my friend having pulled Meloetta EX. She didn't pull the full art, but she got a normal art Meloetta EX, and I've always been a fan of round decks, and I've said before that Meloetta really made round playable again, just by existing. There are other Pokemon that can use round, but it's a bit heavy, but this deck really made it viable again with the release of Meloetta EX. And the good thing is that because Legendary Treasures had the absurd pull ratios for EXs and full arts, it was really easy to get a hold of 4 Meloettas without problems. But it's a harder to get the Seismitoads, really, in all honesty. So what we'll do is just go through it. We look at the numbers up here. Yes, it is very, very trainer heavy, but it works that way. First of all, 4 of Meloetta EX, just because it has round. It's a basic that has round. That's all you really need to know. But the main powerhouses are going to be these Seismitoads, because for 2 colorless energy it can use round for 30. Meloetta's round also does 30, but it needs 3 psychic energy to do so. Seismitoad, however, can do it for 2 colorless, making it a lot better choice and with a higher hit point total than the other than Meloetta. And Seismitoad not being an EX is actually an advantage in this situation, because there's not the 2 prize loss that will happen when if it gets knocked out. Your opponent will only take 1 prize instead of 2. And there are some cards that work better with non-EX Pokemon. Okay, so trainer cards. We've got our 1 A-Spec, the only A-Spec I'll say you're only allowed 1 A-Spec in the deck. And so I choose to use Dowsing Machine. Discard 2 from hand to pull a trainer back. So yeah, that's my one of choice for this deck. Obviously, in a very trainer heavy deck, using your trainers very well is key. So yeah, when more than half the deck is trainers, your A-Spec should be something trainer based. Escape Rope, because Seismitoad has a really heavy retreat. That's all really. Level Ball, then you can search for your temples, or you search for your temples to place them to prep. Rare Candy, evolve your temples into Seismitoads. Simple, really. No explanation. Straight to Seismitoad, double colorless energy, bam, round. There you go, start damaging. Super Rod, to get your temples and your energies back, and your Seismitoads. Switch, again, same as Escape Rope. You can't really afford to use your retreat costs here, because there's only 10 energy in the deck. Ultra Ball, search for any Seismitoads or Meloettas that you want to put on your bench. Colress, this deck really does swarm a lot, so does swarm the bench a lot, so you get a lot of draw here. And if you've got a dead hand, then Colress is really handy to just switch out the dead cards for some better ones. N, good early game, obviously bad late game when you've taken a lot of prizes. Good if you only good at late game if you're losing badly and your opponent's only got 1 or 2 prizes left, leaving without any options. Different RN, Juniper, and Juniper, yeah, pretty much. Skyla, search for trainer card. Again, you've got 34 trainer cards in this deck. This is a good launch pad for starting to chain them. Silver Bangle. And this is why Seismitoad's the one that does the attacking. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to, excluding Pokemon EX. You put this on Meloetta, it's not going to do anything. Do 30 more damage to active Pokemon EX. That's the equivalent of having an extra Pokemon on the bench for round in the event of having Seismitoad use round. Basically 210 damage. There's other options. You can use Tropical Beach if you have it. Obviously, if you have Tropical Beach, then why is it not in your deck? Simple. I don't think I have any Tropical Beaches. If I do, then I'll... Nope, I don't have any Tropical Beaches there. So, yeah. And then your energy 6 water. Obviously, you're using a water deck. You're using Seismitoad, and obviously your 4 DCEs as well. Those are those. What the versus? No, well, of course I've got to save because I have changed this deck slightly. Save. Just saving the deck. I'm choosing to use the Deoxys coin because saving. Your deck round has been saved. Go try it out. Okay, let's go versus. Play testing. Game type hard. Select a deck. Round. Okay. Now it says hard, but that's still an AI. As you can see, I have 4 wins previously with this deck, in comparison to my 40 wins with Crobat. But yeah, right. Just go back there. Just to explain something. And the deck's called Crovile, even though it's just a Plasma Crobat deck. Except generally. The reason it's called Crovile is because I was fully intending to make that Crobat Weavile deck, based on the fact that those two are my favourite Pokemon, but they don't synergize very well together, and Crobat was a lot easier to work around as a key monster than the Weavile was, so therefore Crobat became the emphasis of the deck. Sadly, Weavile hasn't received much love in the card game really ever, so it's hard to make him the emphasis of a card, but Crobat is just a beast. But yeah, we're talking about round, so let's have a go here, just to see how it goes off. Play now, looking for an opponent. Otis, there we go. And we'll go first for setup. We don't have an embracing Pokemon, so we have to start again. We have a Temple! Yay! We can drop an energy on there. We don't know what he's playing. Oh, it's a Purloin. Okie dokie! Okay. End turn. He's going to use Sharan to draw 3, hit me for 10 on the Tim pole. That's fine by me. Drop another Tim pole. Drop a Palpitoad onto my Pokemon, onto my there. And just for the laws, put the Silver Bangle on the Palpitoad already and use Mud Shot, which will then do 20. Of course, now it has a lot life card and it can do the switch. Okay. Just can't really do much just now, but we're all set on that Palpitoad to use round when it can. Don't know what exactly it's doing. We don't have much we can really do, but I will have less cards in my hand. So what I'll do is we'll just Mud Shot again. Right, he's got another Pokemon. He's going to do a switch. He's just going to pointlessly switch me. Level Ball, there we go. Let's grab something. Grab a Palpitoad there. Where'd he go? Where'd my Palpitoad go? Really hate when this game glitches on me. Because I did pick a Palpitoad there. What? For God's... Really hate when this game glitches like this. Because I should have had that Palpitoad put into my hand there, and it just, for some reason, decided I wasn't going to get that Palpitoad there. That's actually made a lot of difference. Yeah, I'm just going to Chorus because I don't have anything else in my hand I can use right now, and those two are useless as well. Mud Shot again. You'll no doubt. Oh, he's going to switch. And Great Ball, Purloin. We'll put that on the bench. Plus power onto there. Hugh gives me some more cards. Thank you very much. And it's my turn. So now I get to Tim Pole. I get to Seismitoad. I also Rare Candy that one to put that Seismitoad down. So there we go. That goes down there. So now I have 2 round users. So now I can go smack for 60. And you're going to give me more cards. And he's going to random receiver into another Hue. So what I want to do is I'm going to use as much of my hand as is possible. Ultra Ball, discard an energy, and 1 more Silver Bangles to grab another Seismitoad. And again, what? It's just done it again. I'm just going to use that again. And I'll take a prize. It's a Palpitoad, which is going to be excellent for me in this turn. Because he's going to put that in those, he's going to put cards back in his deck. With that, play Sharan to draw 3. Switch Seismitoads, which doesn't matter because there we go. That's there. And put that Silver Bangle on there and end my turn. Of course, he's actually done me a small favour there, because if I can get 1 more energy anytime soon, which sadly that's not, but that's an energy though. And I'm going to play Skyla to find... what am I going to pick? Obviously, I'm not going to pick... I'll probably just pick a level ball. Don't... into hot. Well, that actually works this time. Super Rod. That's the only target I can actually put back. But that's fine. Level ball. Don't mind getting another temple because that'll set us off on a nice little game again there. Seismitoad will use round. Hit 470 because resistance. That's okay with me. Ooh, he's gonna knock me out in one hit. That's not nice. That weakness really didn't do me any favours at all there. But it's alright because we can just chorus and pull out 4 cards. Put a Palpitoad down. And we're gonna play another temple. Put a Seismitoad back and an energy back. Just so we can drop those back again later. And then take that. You might have resistance, but I've still killed you. And I'm going to take a different prize. There's a Meloetta, that'll go in on my bench for next turn. That's going to be more damage for the... What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Meloetta down, and I'm going to chorus. Draw more cards, put another Meloetta down, and a Seismitoad. And end turn. Wait for it to draw stuff as random things, just randomly switching there. He plays Hugh, I draw 2 more cards, thank you. He's going to play his Rocky Helmet card. I'm going to... There is not much here, so what I'm going to do is... I'm going to put the energy on the side of the Toad, and then how many cards are left in my deck? 24 cards. Ultra Ball. We're using the 2. Discard the 2 ends to play the Ultra Ball. Another Seismitoad into my hand. I think I'm seeing what I was doing wrong there before when I was complaining about it doing it wrong. I think I just wasn't dragging down before where I had to. So that's actually my fault. Silver Wrangle on this Seismitoad. And Professor Juniper, since I've just wiped my hand out. Put another Timple down. Play a switch. Swap for the Seismitoad with enough energy to actually do anything. And go round 150, there you go, that's the sort of damage you want to hit with this deck. Let's take another card. There's a Skyla. Opponent's turn. Life hard. Plays Taunt, pulls out you. We play Palpitoad on there. We put another energy on that Seismitoad. We play that. I go in drop and drop. And pull that Seismitoad down. And then end turn. Because we only just evolved that this turn, so we can't do anything. He's going to play a switch randomly. playing a shaman. Dropping cards everywhere. There we go, we're just gonna do that. And Seismitoad there. You got Seismitoads for days, yo! And we then switch. There we go. Switch Seismitoad Meloetta round for 180 damage. Because we've got a full field of round users there. Oh look, I even put them in a nice little pattern. Energy on that Seismitoad, so now any of my Seismitoads that I want to can actually do the rounding. So Lipard and your taunt really has to pull there. Resistance doesn't really matter in this case because yeah, still got far more damage than you, and oh boy, so he's actually gonna do some damage to me, but it's all good. It's all good. I think my hand's a bit too big, and I'm running the risk of decking out. So we'll see. Yeah, I think we'll go N. Yes. We're running the risk of taking out, so no, now I'm gonna draw one card. He draws 5, but oh look. Round 180 damage against a 60 hit point creature. And I pull the escape rope at the end of the game, and I win my game. There we go. And that's how round works. It's a shame we wasn't using any EXs, so the Silver Bangles didn't really do anything of note there. Because obviously if he'd been using any EXs, we could have been hitting 210s, which is something you don't ever really see with non-EX cards. But yeah, well, that's all for now, and we'll see you later.